Now, obviously, contacts within a fundraising system are incredibly important. So there's quite a lot of information being presented to you on screen. On the left, we have the high-level contact information, so things like Zoe's first, last, middle name, and then also important contact information and a company name if Zoe does belong to an organization. In the middle, we have some personal information. Now, this information is often used for segmentation, so things like Zoe's birth date, the birth year automatically gets pulled out and her age will automatically get calculated. And then I can mark whether or not Zoe is deceased, and we can mark a deceased date. Further down, we have some communication preferences. So we have our receipt preferences. So Zoe can choose how she'd like to receive her receipts. When you are creating your receipt templates, which we'll talk about later, you have the ability to have formal and informal salutations, which you can put on them, which may be utilized within the template itself. And then you have Zoe's contact preferences. All of this can be fronted through the portal, and Zoe would be able to, utilizing a self-service portal, update her contact information so that she can communicate with us how she wants us to communicate with her. Then on the right, we have a really cool component, which gives us a bunch of calculated information based on Zoe's historical relationship with the organization. So we're going to get things like the first gift that Zoe ever gave us, the last gift. We're going to have the first gift amount, the average gift amount that Zoe donates, the largest gift amount. And really importantly with all these calculations is that these are event-based. So anytime a gift is created, these calculations will automatically update. It's not a scheduled time or a job that runs at a certain period. These will update in real time to make sure that we have real-time information, once again, often used in terms of segmentation when you're looking to target individuals based on their historic donations to your organization. The classification area is a really important part of the Klevr Fundraising product. So first thing we want to capture is the source of where this constituent came from. And then we want to capture what we call their classification code, which is basically letting us know whether or not Zoe's engagement with my organization is going up or decreasing. So this allows me to capture this, which once again, you can use that to then target further engagement and see if you can re-energize Zoe if she's becoming less and less engaged, or potentially we can help nurture that continued engagement with the organization. We then have the ability to capture the primary constituent type. So we can see that Zoe is our primary constituent type is of donor. However, down here, we can have additional types. So we can see that Zoe is also a volunteer, and you can give those additional roles, start and end dates. Potentially Zoe is also a solicitor. She might also sit on the board. So we can capture all of Zoe's relationships with the organization here. Once again, you can then use that to target reporting and ways that we can communicate with Zoe.